And we're already recording. Excellent. Hopefully you can see this all right. Okay, great. Any guesses what CBR refers to?
CDR?
CB.
Oh,
What the B might refer to.
calculating bronchulus rectum.
What? I thought you might make a more appropriate guess for B related to population. How could population change? That's
Build.
births.
Oh.
Crude births.
Rate.
Yeah, nice.
I rather like this
So crude birth rate, yeah, we just talk about contraceptives and how they relate to birth rate and population change. It's totally related. Okay, so the crude birth rate, the unit for this is going to be number of births per 1,000 people.
Per 1,000 births?
Number of births per 1,000 people.
For overall people.
All people, yeah.
Well,
And then so crude death rate must be
probably
Crude death
the
rate.
death.
number of deaths per
1,000 people.
Cool. So how would I calculate this? Either of these.
Well, you gotta find out how many people have died.
Mhm.
And then you gotta find out how many people there are.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Deaths divided by population. But we only want it per 1,000 people.
But why is it for
So-
1,000? Like populations differ significantly. Like China has like 1
times 1,000.
billion.
Or
Yeah, so we're dividing by population, so we control for the size of the population. And then we do it per 1,000 people, so we get easier numbers to work with. If we don't do it per 1,000 people, our answers would be like 0.003. If you do it per 1,000 people, then it's like 3 births per 1,000 people or 10 births per 1,000 people, which is just like a lot easier to conceptualize.
that's so silly.
Yeah, a lot of this, I mean, crude, what does crude mean? Crude means a few different things, but
Raw, most likely.
yeah, exactly, raw, unprocessed. Crude oil is oil straight out of the ground. Crude also means like gross or like rude or whatever, but that's not this crude. This one's just like a rough sort of version. Okay, questions on either of those?
No.
Okay. So natural increase rate. I bet you can't guess what this refers to based on the name. Natural.
Wait, probably the increase of naturalness. and
How the
rate of
population's changing. Yeah, the percent change in your population.
that. Death and birth, right?
So we're gonna look at births and deaths. How else could a population change besides being born or dying?
Aging.
Well, but that doesn't change the amount of people, right?
Migration.
Migration, immigration, and emigration. Immigration going in, emigration coming out. We're gonna ignore those in this case. Natural increase rate is just births and deaths, and I bet you can't guess what you do with them.
Births over deaths.
Births divided by deaths?
Minus?
Yeah, birth rate minus death rate. And we want this as a percentage, so we're gonna divide it by 10.
Oh, of course we are.
Wait.
Remember, right? Seems kind of weird. Remember, these two values already have 1,000 built in there. So if we divide by 10, then it's just 100. And that's a percentage. Huh?
Why wouldn't you just put it over 100 then? Like,
Well, there's already 1,000s over here. So then when I have a 1,000 divided by 10, it becomes.
Yeah, but like, why would you like not just have it 100 because how is it you would have just 50%?
Oh, yeah. It's just because this number looks nicer, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Crude, it's crude. So that's our natural increase rate, which is a percentage. Percent growth of the population. Okay, question so far. I'm gonna double check my notes because, like, I don't know, it's funny, right? I studied freaking ecology and natural history, and they're like, now talk about population dynamics. All right, fine. It's related, but migration ignored. I already said that. Great. Cool. The rate of human growth expressed as a percent change per year. We could add per year. So there's our NIR, natural increase rate. The next one is DT. I think we've done a DT calculation, didn't we?
Darren, did you comment on my end?
On the
Did you comment on my
Greece?
thing on it, Claire?
Wait, DT? Disturbing.
Oh.
Do you remember doing this? We had it on the after the mock exam. We did a couple bonus questions.
70.
It's 70. Yeah, 70 divided by.
Yeah, 70.
Okay, we need to show Natalie
NIR.
this because
Yeah, NIR,
she doesn't believe that it's a thing.
It's fucking weird, man. Sorry for my language. But like doubling time, like this is like the equation they use like in investing too.
That's so stupid.
I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know.
There's like a range for it. We looked it up, remember? It's like between 69 and 71, and they just choose 70 because it's like.
Yeah. So what does doubling time mean? Sort of implicit in the name, but
Amount of time it takes to double a population.
how long for population to double? So if I have a natural increase rate of 1% growth per year, how long would that take? 70, right? If my natural increase was 2%, how long would that take for my population to double? 35, right? Cool. Questions on doubling time. Great.
What does PPL stand for? Population?
People. PPL is people. And then our last one is going to be TFR. So you might guess that the R once again just stands for rate. Our birth rate was pretty crude because we're sort of looking at everyone. What might be a more accurate way to look at births?
United States Census record.
I mean, instead of looking at everyone and how many births for everyone, well, like who's giving births?
Women.
Yeah, so we could refine this to the total fertility rate, which if we want to use inclusive language, we could call this the number of births per person of childbearing age and ability. And ability. I don't care if you want to be called a woman or not. If you're able to bear a child biologically, that's what we're interested in.
Just say potential child bearers.
Yeah. There you go. I like that. Potential child bearers, or we said birthers.
Oh, birthers. Maybe child birther.
Potential birthers. Are you able to be fertile, and are you doing it? Potential birthers.
Are you getting laid? What is the potential getting laid rate?
Sorry for this glare. Ooh, maybe I could actually close. Well, maybe things are really annoying too. Okay.
Doubling time, what is it again?
How long it takes your population to double? All right, those are the calculations. Questions? Should we do some practice? So you can click the little